Hi, we are Group F and myself Deepa. Today we'll be discussing the measures to reduce traffic congestion in city centers during peak hours. Traffic congestion is a significant issue in many city centers, which causes delays, increase in pollution, and frustration for commuters as well. Addressing this issue is crucial for improving urban mobility and quality of life. In this presentation, we will describe the problem, analyze its root causes using SWOT analysis, provide effective solution, and conclude with a summary and QA session. Now, let's dive into the problem description with Andrew.
Hello all, this is Andrew. So let's dive into the problem description of the traffic congestion. So let's take an overview by understanding the factors contributing to the traffic congestion. So if you see the chart over here, the factors contributing to the traffic congestion, that's most is the high vehicle volume, which accounts for 50% of the congestion. So this happens when too many vehicles are on the road, especially during peak hours. The next factor is the inadequate public transport, which contributes to at least 30%. When public transport options are limited or unreliable, more people opt to drive. And the last one is the inefficient traffic management, which accounts for 20%. This is because of the poorly timed traffic signals and the lack of coordination, which can worsen the congestion. Now let's see the impact of the traffic congestion. So if you see this chart, there are three stuffs that impact the traffic congestion, which are economic losses, increased pollution, and emergency response delays. The one that is accounts for most is the economic losses, which accounts for nearly 40%. So if you see the bar chart, it says the economic losses due to delays are significant. This includes lost productivity and increased fuel cost as well. The next one is the increased pollution, which leads to higher emission, and it accounts for 30% of the overall impact. This affects air quality and public health. The last one is the emergency response delays, which also congestion also delays emergency services, so which is 25% of the impact. This can be critical in life threatening situations. Thank you.
Hi, this is Prahasha. So I'm going to explain you the SWOT analysis. Our SWOT analysis provided valuable insights into the factors affecting traffic congestion in city centers. Let's go through the key findings. Strengths: existing road infrastructure. One of the strengths is the existing road infrastructure. Although it currently faces challenges, it provides a solid foundation for future improvements. This accounts for 25% of our analysis. Weaknesses: limited public transport options. A major weakness is the limited public transport options, which forces more people to rely on personal vehicles. This is a significant contributor, making up 35% of our findings. Opportunities: enhance public transport. There are significant opportunities to enhance public transport. By increasing the frequency and coverage of buses and trains, we can provide viable alternatives to driving. This represents 30% of our analysis. Threats: budget constraints. Personal threats, including budget constraints, which can limit the implementation of new solutions. This accounts for 10% of our findings. Additionally, public resistance to changes like congestion pricing could pose challenges. Um, Next one is this is the representation of a SWOT analysis. For the 20 purple bar represents existing road infrastructure, which is of 25%. Yellow bar represents limited public transport options, which is of 35%. Green bar represents enhanced public transport, which is of 30%. Red bar represents budget concerns, which is of 10%. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about the proposed measures to reduce the traffic congestion, and this, the first and foremost, is smart traffic signals. So smart traffic signals to optimize the flow based on real-time condition, reducing the waiting time. The second one is public transportation enhancement, so increase the frequency and coverage of buses and trains, which would be better alternative of driving. The third one is carpooling and ride sharing, So carpooling and ride-sharing program to reduce the number of vehicles on road. The fourth one is infrastructure improvement, so expand road capacity by adding lanes and creating bypass to divert traffic. The last one is congestion pricing. So implement congestion pricing to discourage driving during the peak hours and encourage public.
Traffic congestions in city centers during peak hour is a major issue. We use SWOT analysis to assess the contributing factors. Our plan includes smart traffic signals, better public transport, carpooling, infrastructure upgrades, and congestion pricing. These solutions aim to reduce congestion and improve traffic flow. Implementing these measures will enhance urban mobility. Thank you for listening. We welcome any questions.